Humphries, and this is Pointless, the quiz show where the secret to winning is coming up with obscure answers and scoring the fewest points. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Couple number one.
Hi, I'm Virginia, and this is my husband, Darren.
Hello. Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Amy, and this is my friend Lachlan.
G'day. Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Tim, and this is my friend Daniel.
Thank you, and welcome to Pointless. So, how do you play Pointless? Well, every question on Pointless has been asked to 100 people before the show, and our contestants need to come up with the answers that the fewest people gave, ensuring they score the lowest points. But before we play, I need to introduce the boss when it comes to obscure knowledge. He's more desk than man. It's Andrew Rochford.
Hello? Hello, hello. It's important that it stays there.
Great.
It's hiding something very, very important.
Which is?
My foot spa.
Oh, right.
Where were you taking that?
Nowhere.
Guys, I've got all the facts and figures here. I've got all the pointless answers. They're the ones that none of our 100 knew. So we want you to go for those ones. Good luck, good luck, good luck, and good luck to you guys playing at home.
Thank you, Doc. If any of our couples can find a pointless answer, we will add $500 to tonight's jackpot. No one took home last night's jackpot, so it stands at $6,000. OK, let's play Pointless. In the first round, each of you must give me one answer and you cannot confer. You will score 1 point for every one of the 100 people that gave the same answer. And remember, this is Pointless, so you're trying to find the least popular answers to score the fewest points. At the end of the round, the highest scoring couple will be eliminated. Our category for this round is music. So, can you all decide in your couples who is going to go first? And can they please step up to the podium? And the question concerns Beatles albums. Tell us more, Andrew.
We're looking for any original studio-released album by the Beatles. And they are the albums from their core catalogue. We're not looking for any compilations or live albums. Very best of luck.
Thank you, Doc. Virginia, you've stepped up. How's your Beatles knowledge?
Oh, it's not very good. I know a lot of their singles, but I'm struggling to think of albums at the moment, which would probably annoy Darren, who's probably got a whole bunch in his head. I'll give this a crack. I think Abbey Road.
Abbey Road. All right, let's find out if Abbey Road is correct and how many people said it. It is correct. Well done. How many points can we get on this? We're getting down. 37. That's all right. Yeah.
Great start, Virginia. Released in 1969. It was the last album of the Beatles and has come together on it.
Lachlan. Hello, Lachlan. Beatles, is this category working for you?
It should, but it's not really.
OK, that's right.
I'm just going to have to go with something safe. I'll go with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
All right, so you are going for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. Let's see if that is correct and how many people said it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, very close, Lachlan. The name of the album was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
And I said...
Yeah, you missed the band, unfortunately, which technically means you're incorrect.
OK. Tim, your chance to shine. Can you give us a Beatles album?
I will give it a go. I'll say Revolver.
Revolver. Let's find out if Revolver is correct and how many people said it. It is correct. How many points are we going to get on Revolver? That's quite a low score. That's a good one. 16. Not bad.
Great answer, Tim. That's a really good album to pick out there. That was their 7th album release, and it's actually the name for what happens with an album, not the weapon. And famously has the song Eleanor Rigby on there.
Thank you, Doc. So, halfway through round one, Tim and Daniel are our lowest scoring couple on 16, then Virginia and Darren on 37, and Lachlan and Amy are our highest scoring couple on 100 points. And a reminder that the highest scorers at the end of the round will be leaving the show. But it is still anyone's game, so we're going to come back up the line. Can the second players now take their place at the podium? And just a reminder, we are still looking for Beatles albums. So, Daniel, have you got one in you?
Considering I live back in the UK 10 minutes away from Liverpool, I'm struggling to think of Beatles albums. I'm going to be disgraced. I'll go with the Love album.
The Love album. All right. Let's see if the Love album is correct. And if so, how many of our 100 people said it? Oh. Returning home in shame. I'm so sorry, Dan. Amy.
I've got a couple of responses. I'm not sure if either one is correct. I'm going to go with A Hard Day's Night.
A Hard Day's Night. Now, ideally, you're looking for 15 points or fewer here. So let's see if A Hard Day's Night is correct. And how many people said it? Yes, it is. OK, can we get to 15 points or fewer? We're getting down there. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well done. That was A Hard Day's Night.
Yeah, third studio album, and I think if we're looking for somebody that's having a hard day's night, it might be Daniel right now.
Thoughts and prayers. Darren, it's all on you. We just need one more Beatles album.
I think their first album was Twist and Shout. I'm not positive about that, but I'll go the White Album.
OK, you've said the White Album. You need 78 points or fewer to stay in the game. Let's see if the White Album is correct. How many people said it? It's correct. Is it low? Yes, we've gone under the red line. We're going through. How low will we get? 32. Well done, Darren. Through to the next round.
Yeah, well played there, Darren. It was released in 1968 as a double album, had Back in the USSR, and one of my favourites, Obladi, Oblada. You really do struggle with the Beatles. You're a man who has so much other knowledge in your head.
I know. But, you know, I feel like we were born into a world where everyone said the Beatles are so great, the Beatles are so great. And I was like, no, ABBA.
OK. To fill in some of the gaps of the best answers you were looking for, you guys played well up there. Magical Mystery Tour would have scored you 3 points, 2 with the Beatles. But the best answer was Beatles for Sale, and that would have given you 1 point if you said that at home and had 8 days a week on it. No one had the heart to tell them.
Yeah, they needed a fact checker. All right. So that is the end of round one, and the losing couple with the highest score of 116 are Daniel and Tim. But we will see you in the next episode when you get the chance to play again. And join us after the break when our two remaining couples go head-to-head. Welcome back to Pointless, where Virginia and Darren and Lachlan and Amy are about to go head-to-head. Now, Virginia, I think you have an interesting story about the origin of your name.
Yeah, so when my mum was 7 months pregnant, she was watching a popular game show and the winner was Virginia, and she thought that she would name me after her.
Any chance if you win tonight you can call your firstborn Mark or Andrew?
That's weird. Lovely to meet you, Virginia. So, here's how the head-to-head round works. You are now allowed to confer. The first couple in this round to win 2 points will be playing for tonight's jackpot. All the best, and let's play head-to-head. Here is your first question, and it concerns Aussie phrases. Tell us more, Andrew.
We're about to show you 5 phrases commonly used in Australian English, but there is a word removed. They all appear in the Macquarie Dictionary. All we need you to do is tell us what the missing word is. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. And here are your phrases. Like a blank on a burnt ridge. Beyond the blank stump. Off like a bucket of blank. Mad as a blank snake. And since blank won the cup. We are starting with Virginia and Darren.
OK, we think we have a few of them, but we're going to go with Beyond the Black Stump.
Beyond the black stump. OK, we're going to set that aside for Virginia and Darren. Lachlan and Amy, do you want to talk us through these other phrases?
Amy, would you like to talk us through that?
The first one I'm not too sure about. Off like a bucket of fish, I think.
I thought it was like a bucket of prawns in the sun, but it's too many words.
Mad as a cut snake.
Yeah.
And since blank won the cup, do you know that?
Nope.
Okay, well, we'll go with Mad.
Mad as a cut snake, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, mad as a cut snake for Lachlan and Amy. We're starting with Virginia and Darren's answer. They said beyond the black stump. Let's see if black is correct and how many people said it. It is correct. How many points? Oh, 68. Quite a high score. Some fair bit of room for Lachlan and Amy to take the point. You've gone with mad as a cut snake. Let's find out if that is going to score 67 points or fewer. Is cut a correct answer? It is. How many people have said it? We've gone under 68. 44. Well done. Congratulations, Lachlan and Amy. You win the point.
Yeah, not as easy as it seemed. They're mad as a cut snake to mean eccentric or insane. Not necessarily sure how the snake got cut in the first place, whether it was a meat axe, mad as a meat axe.
Not to know.
No, beyond the black stump, again, means far out in the outback there. Again, no idea where that stump actually is. Going from the third one there, off like a bucket of prawns. You were kind of right, Lachlan. That would have scored you 28, and that does mean not very nice, off. You can imagine how that would smell. Moving down, it's since Archer won the cup. That would have scored you 2 at home. Well played. I know a lot of you are thinking maybe Farlap, but he was the horse to win the Melbourne Cup the first 2 years in 1861 and 1862. And moving up the top there, a pointless answer, like a bandicoot on a burnt ridge. Well done if you said that at home. And that is lonely or forlorn. You can imagine a bandicoot just up there on the ridge.
I know how he feels.
Fair suck of the sauce bottle.
So, with Lachlan and Amy winning the first point, Virginia and Darren need to win the next point to stay in the game. Let's see if they can do it after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, where Lachlan and Amy have taken the lead in our head-to-head round with 1 point. Let's see whether Virginia and Darren can even the score with a win here. Now, Lachlan, I understand you put yourself through a difficult experience, is that right?
I was learning to hang glide, and I thought a good way to learn was to tug yourself behind a speedboat. And I took off, and I was like, what were the instructions again? I'm starting to turn left, and then they were like, no, we're cutting the cord, and I crashed from about 300 feet into the middle of the Stevens.
You're okay?
No. I think I still have a concussion.
I mean, I've seen your answers, yeah.
Oh, that's harsh.
Our next question concerns the new 7 wonders of the world. Andrew.
In 2007, the new 7 Wonders of the World Foundation released the results of a worldwide poll to name the new modern 7 Wonders of the world. We're about to show you some countries where some of those 7 wonders live. We just need you to tell us the wonder that matches up with the country. Best of luck.
Thank you, Doc. Let's take a look at our 5 countries: China, Italy, Jordan, Mexico and Peru. OK, we are starting with Lachlan and Amy here. Do you know any of the modern 7 wonders of the world?
No.
Those 2.
What do you think they are? Oh, you reckon it's those ones? Then I think Machu Picchu is Peru then. Do you want to go for that?
Yeah.
I'll go for Peru. Is it Machu Picchu?
We'll find out. So for Peru, we're saying Machu Picchu. Over to you, Virginia and Darren. Can you talk us through the rest of these?
Yeah, we think that China's probably the Great Wall. Italy probably is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Not sure about Mexico, but we're going to go for Jordan. We're going to go for Petra.
Right, Petra in Jordan. So we're starting with Lachlan and Amy's answer. They're already on 1 point. If they score another, they're going to go straight through to the jackpot round. Let's see if Machu Picchu is correct and how many people said it. It is correct. How many points are we going to get for Machu Picchu? Oh, this is 40. OK. Darren and Virginia, you need this point to stay in the game. So let's find out if Petra is correct and how many people said it. All right, can we get below 40? We're getting down there. It's close. We have passed it. How low can we... Ooh, 14. Congratulations, Virginia and Darren. You've won that point.
Great head-to-head, guys. Very well played so far, yeah. Moving up to the top there, that is the Great Wall of China. All 20,000 kilometres of it. Italy, it was in fact the Colosseum. And that would have scored you 24 points if you said that at home. Finally there, Mexico. The best answer on the board is Chichen Itza. If you've got a list of places you want to head to, there you go. Any more wonders that you want to visit, Mark, on your list?
Balmain. Seems like a nice suburb.
I'm not sure it's on the list.
Not on the list? Okie doke. Now, each of our couples has scored a point, so we will go to a decider question. And our third question tonight concerns famous communists. Andrew.
We're about to show you 5 pictures of people who had a significant role in communist history. We just need you to name who they are. And as always, go for the most obscure answer. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. Let's take a look at some famous communists. A. B. C. D. And yes, E. All right, we're going back to you, Virginia and Darren. It's anyone's game here. Whoever gets the next point goes through to the jackpot round.
We're going to go with E, and our answer is Lenin.
E. Lenin. Over to you, Lachlan and Amy. If you can talk us through the rest of them, that'd be great.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's Chairman Mao is C.
Yeah.
D is Che Guevara.
Che Guevara.
Che Guevara. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
And
A,
top 2?
nice beard, doesn't look familiar.
Yeah. Chairman Mao or Che?
You choose.
We'll go C, Chairman Mao.
Okay.
C. Chairman Mao. All right. Virginia and Darren, we're starting with you. You've gone for E. Lenin. Let's find out if Lenin is correct and how many people said it. Lenin is correct. This is to go through to the jackpot round. How many points? 24. Not a bad score. So, Lachlan and Amy, you have gone for C. Chairman Mao. Let's find out if Mao is correct and how many people said it. It is correct. Can we get to 23 points or fewer? It's close. Oh, no. Well, congratulations to Virginia and Darren. You won the point and you go through to the final round.
Yeah, well played, guys. Rightly pointed out Lenin there, the Russian revolutionary who led the Soviet Union between 1922 and 1924. He actually started the USSR. Looking at a few more of those faces up there, A, not only does he have a spectacular beard, he also wrote a lot of stuff about communism. That is Karl Marx, and if you said that, you would have got 15. Moving on to D, you guys rightly pointed out, was Che Guevara. Late 50s Cuban revolutionary there. And finally, B is Josip Tito. He was a World War II resistance fighter and went on to rule Yugoslavia.
Well, that means we have to say goodbye to Lachlan and Amy. You have been great contestants. But we will be seeing you in the next episode when you will have another chance to play. Coming up, we'll see whether Virginia and Darren can take out our pointless jackpot. Welcome back to Pointless, where we're in the final round of tonight's game. Virginia and Darren have successfully fought off all comers to win our highly coveted Pointless trophy. They now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot, which stands at $6,000. So, how does the final round work? Well, to win the jackpot, all you have to do is find a pointless answer that none of our 100 people came up with. First, though, you must choose a category from these 2 options, and they are talented genes and the beautiful gamers. Which category do you like the sound of?
I think we'll go with talented genes.
Talented genes. Andrew.
Yeah, within this category, you have 2 questions. The first question is to do with later Gene Hackman films, and all we're looking for here is the name of any Gene Hackman film where he receives an acting credit after he appeared in Superman 4 in 1987. The second question is films starring Jake or Maggie Gyllenhaal. What we're looking for here is any film in which either brother and sister Jake and Maggie Gyllenhaal receive an acting credit. Very best of luck.
Thank you, Doc. Now, you have 30 seconds to come up with your 2 best answers. And let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And your time starts now.
There's a Gene Hackman film, The Birdcage.
Okay, I don't know that one.
There's Maggie Gyllenhaal, Stranger Than Fiction, the one with Will Ferrell in it.
Secretary, she's in that.
And Jughead, Jake Gyllenhaal's in that.
Okay, I don't know that one. I can't.
10 seconds.
On the Gene Hackman front.
Jughead and Stranger Than Fiction.
Jughead and Stranger Than Fiction.
Or Jarhead. It's Jarhead.
Jarhead?
Jarhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secretary?
Time is up. Let's get your 2 answers, and please let us know the category those answers relate to.
Yeah, so we're going to go for the second category, Stranger Than Fiction. I think it's a Will Ferrell movie starring Maggie Gyllenhaal. And also, Jake Gyllenhaal is in a film, I think it's called Jarheads.
Okay, so confirming your 2 answers are Stranger Than Fiction and Jarheads.
Yes.
Let's put those answers up on the board. Now, if you win the jackpot, how do you plan to spend the money?
Well, we'd love to take the family to Europe, to Italy in particular. We love Italy, we love the food, and it's a place that's really close to our heart.
Can we get an aw? Oh, that's lovely. It's melted my cold heart. So, good luck, guys. The first answer that you gave is Stranger Than Fiction. I think you said that Maggie Gyllenhaal was in it. Let's find out, for $6,000, is Stranger Than Fiction a pointless answer? It is a correct answer. How is this going to pan out? We are getting down with Stranger Than Fiction. We are getting really down. Oh, my goodness.
Very, very well done. Darren, spot on. Will Ferrell movie with Maggie Gyllenhaal in it. Yeah, pointless answer. And you're very, very lucky because your second answer, Jarheads, which you gave, the movie's actually Jarhead. And we couldn't have given it to you. It wasn't a pointless answer anyway. But very, very well played, guys. I mean, there's only one other really to mention here that I thought was great. A pointless answer if you were playing at home was City Slickers. Oh. Jake Gyllenhaal's first role as Billy Crystal's son. But who cares? You guys won. You're going to Italy. Woo! Very well played.
Well done, Virginia and Darren, who walk away with tonight's jackpot of $6,000. Join us next time for Pointless, but for now, it's goodbye from Doc.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.